we all do a lot of good things to others, and also good things in our lives, and we do good. We want to be holy, we want to be correct, we want to be right, we want to do the right thing. There are two types of right things. Some people do the right thing because there is no other choice. Some people do the good things because there is no other choice. Some people, they don't fall into a sinful tendency, lustful tendencies, because there is no availability. Some people do not watch unholy videos because they are not able to, because they don't have a phone or computer or mobile phone or internet connection or all these things, and they don't have any facility. Therefore, they don't watch it. Therefore, they are holy, because they are not able to watch it, or they are not. It is not available. So, and some people, they don't harm others. They don't speak bad words in front of others. They don't hurt others, because they know the consequence of it. They know it is dangerous. They know their name will be damaged. They know it is not good for them. Therefore, they don't do it. So this is the first type of people who do good. The second type of people who do good is, they do good not because they don't have availability and possibility. Even though they have every availability and possibility, their heart doesn't allow them to do it. Their heart says, don't do it. Their heart tells Jesus doesn't like it, and their heart is united to Jesus Christ. Therefore, they cannot do it. This is the second type of people. Even though temptations are there in front of them, they don't do it. The Old Testament Joseph was sold by his brothers. He was made a slave. He was sold for 20 pieces of silver coin. He could come to a conclusion saying, my God has abandoned me. Why should I follow this God who never protected me? He could think like this. But we know, when Potiphar's wife, the government official's wife, who is so influential and powerful, when she tempted Joseph, not once but many times, Joseph said, I will never do any evil against my God. Even though he had hundreds of chances to fall into sin, hundreds of possibilities to fall into sin. And if he had fallen into this sin, it would have given lots of benefits for him. Even though he had all these benefits, he did not fall into sin. He did not do it. That is called his will. Not only his will is good, but his heart is good. Therefore, a perfect good person means not only his will is obedient to God, but also his heart is obedient to the good. And his not only will is doing good, even heart is doing good. Then it is perfect. Many people today, their will is doing good because they are worried about consequence, worried about their image, worried about the public opinion, worried about many things, being caught or punishment. Therefore, they do good. That is not a real goodness. And that is why, even though some people say, Father, I do a lot of good things, but still God is not blessing me. Because many people's, their goodness is not a goodness from the heart, it is goodness from the will. There is a difference between a goodness from the will and goodness from the heart. Goodness from the will means it is a planned goodness. You do good because a lot of benefits. You do good because you will have a good image. You do good because you are protected in many ways. If you do evil, you will be caught. If you do evil, your image will be damaged. There is consequences. So therefore, they don't do evil, they do good. This is one type of good people. But there are so many people. There are so many, maybe a minority group of people who have all the possibilities to commit sin, terrible sins, lustful sins, sins of the body, pleasure, secretly. No one would never ever know. No one would ever damage the image. There is all the possibility to do evil secretly. They have all the possibilities in front, but they did not do. They don't want to do because their heart doesn't allow them to do. That is true goodness. Those people are the true good people. And we read Catechism of the Catholic Church 1775. 1775. The perfection of the moral good consists
The perfection of the moral good consists
in man's being moved
to
the good,
good,
not only by his will,
not only by his will,
but also by his heart.
but also by his heart.
It's very important. If you are moved to the good because your will is telling you to do, but your heart is not there, that is not a perfection of moral good. Perfection of moral good means your will is also telling you to do good, your heart is also for it. Many people, their heart wants to commit sin, but will is not ready because the will knows the consequence of it. So therefore, they don't do it. There are people who wants to watch unholy videos, or they want to have fallen into wrong relationships, want to use the body of someone else, but the will says, though their heart is ready for it, their heart wants it, but the will says if you do it, there will be consequences. You will be caught by the police. You will be accused. You will be your name will be damaged. You will have a wrong impression in front of the others. So all these are the reasons the will is not allowing them, but the heart is ready. Such good people, the so-called good people, that is not really good. They are not perfectly good. There is something absent. But those people who are heart is ready, heart wants to do good. The heart doesn't want to do anything evil. They are the true good people. Praise the Lord.